Hey y'all, John aka Whiskey and Sound, and I'm back again with another Boilermaker Mondays. Now, I did say last week I was going to change it up a bit and I was going to not do a whiskey beer pairing, and that I was going to do perhaps a rum, bourbon, or cognac, or something of that nature. So I decided to change it up and do a rum beer pairing. And with that, I thought it was an absolutely spot on opportunity for me to finally crack open this bottle, which I have been sitting on for quite some time, looking for a reason to crack it open. And there's no other better time than to crack it open now when I said that I was going to introduce a rum beer pairing. And it is from Lord Byron. It is their first Pure Single Rum release, which is quite a significant bottle for these guys as well. I was fortunate enough just before COVID actually hit us quite hard in March of last year to taste this in the making, like in its works, back in 2000 and when was it? 2019, 2020. I can't. Yeah, what? It was such a hazy time because of the pandemic, obviously. March 2020. Sorry, what am I kidding? So March 2020, I done the distilling course, and it was done at Lord Byron Distillery, and got to try some of their rum spirit in the works, and it was fantastic then, and that was obviously at cask strength. So it's now since been bottled at 55.5%, I believe. Yeah, that's right. So, and it is 2018 harvest, double pot distillation method, and it was bottled 2021. So it was only released at the start of the year, and 250 bottles got yielded from that cask. It was a 260 litre refired red wine cask that it sat in, and yeah, it is one that I'm now so keen to try, and I thought I would leave it sealed for this occasion because it's been a while since I've done a fresh bottle pop or cork pop on the show, so I'm going to do just that. And what a time for me to not have nails on me than now. So whilst I'm struggling to take the plastic off, no, we've got progress. All right, so yeah, I've been down to see this operation at Lord Byron Distillery, and they make really nice rums as well. I've got if you ever get the chance to try it, it's somewhere around the back there, Kokomo, which is it's basically like a coconut infused rum it's got chunky bits of coconut goodness, which will probably actually pair back with what I think I'm going to pair this back with today. But anyway, I'm going to give this a crack and see how this thing goes. So, on that note, oh, you're sturdy and such goodness. Such goodness. Oh, you smell lovely. All right. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to pour me a glass. Right. And I'm thinking like that. All right. So the color on that is just stunning, rich, beautiful. The nose on this thing. Let's have a look. Oh, very, very, very light and spicy. So heaps of oh, okay. Oh wow, this doesn't nose like any other rum that I've smelled before. This smells gorgeous. This is definitely one for the whiskey drinkers to try, that's for sure. So if you were fortunate enough to get your hands on a bottle of this and you're sitting on it wondering, is this a collector or is it a drinker? You could probably see in the background that I've got another bottle sitting up there, which I'm going to be sitting on that one for a while. But I have this one open now, so I'm going to be sharing this one around, and I want people to try this. So, oh wow, that's got, yeah, you can definitely, oh, that's got like a nice subtle leathery kind of smell to it. There's heaps of um, it, it's got a hint of clove on it. Not so much like probably more nutmeg, I'd say it's got in it. Very, very like the oak smells present. So almost got like a damp oak or damp wood. Reminds me of an old desk. Love it. With the leather top that's just been cleaned up and yeah. I was gonna say polished up, but you can't really polish up leather. But you know what I mean. uh, it's got such an elegant nose on it. I reckon this does need to probably open up that little bit more. And having said that, I'll probably need to get some on the palate as well to get some more off the nose. So on that note, here's for the first sip of your first release. And a big congratulations once again to Brian and Helen and the rest of the family on the release of this, because it was Australia's first rum that was released through, or basically it was bottled under the internationally recognised, I think it's where are my notes? Out of around here somewhere. I knew I was going to forget it, so you know what? I'm going to go on my computer, and it was the Gargano classification, which is internationally recognised for the distillation process of rum, as to what to call it. This being called Pure Single Rum, first one of its kind in Australia. So hats off to yous, and we can expect more bigger, exciting projects coming from Lord Byron. So that's one to keep an eye on. All right, I'm gonna take a sip into this. Mmm. Oh, that is such a dangerously approachable rum. Oh, it gives off a nice warmth. Oh, the palate, the finish on that is big. Oh, that just keeps going. Beautiful. Coats the palate lovely. Um, it's not overly sweet like the molasses is just, yeah, that's so well balanced with everything. I can get that red wine influence now from the cask. That char is there. Um, yeah, loads of spice. Um, oh, that is gorgeous. It's such an easy rum to drink, and that 55.5%. That is one that you got to be careful of, because you'll be like, yeah, this is easy going, and why can't I feel my legs? So please drink this one responsibly. I think I know what I'm going to do with this one, because that's got like that's very woody driven, and I want to bring a summery feel to it. And I've also been looking for another reason to crack open something else that I've been sitting on for a bit, and it is Tropical Galaxy, which is made for the guys in made by Almanac Beer, or Almanac Beer, however it's pronounced, in Alameda in California, United States. So these guys have tried bringing it back to Aussie. They've dry hopped some Australian Galaxy hop into this. It was aged in oak barrels, which had actually I better give this a shake up, because this is a bit very cloudy. So there's a bit of goodness on the bottom that I've got to make sure that I get out. If my memory serves me right, it says it on the bottle here. So it's a Galaxy dry hop sour farmhouse ale, aged in oak barrels with pineapple, mango, lime, and coconut. So I am tipping with the spice and the wood from this rum, this leatheriness. This is just gonna be that complement and just bring the fruits in together for like a real nice summery rum beer pairing. I'm hoping that's going to be the case. Yeah, I don't doubt for a second that it wouldn't be. So, without any further ado, I am going to open up this fruity number and hopefully not spray it all over the joint. No, I didn't. So that was good. Where's my... Alright, cool. So I've been looking forward to doing a rum pairing for so long, so I'm glad that I'm actually biting the bullet and getting the opportunity to do it. So I will be breaking it up this year with a few different spirits. So yeah, whether it be cognac, armagnac, mezcal, and bourbons. I have been given a few bourbons lately, so I have been getting into bourbons lately. So yeah, you'll be seeing some pairings out of that. Right. Oh, haziness of hazes. Yeah, right. That is very effervescent. My goodness. And settling. Oh yeah, there's definitely loads of passion fruit and passion fruit and mango on that one. Oh, yeah, smell that sour note. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's not too sour driven. Hopefully, it's something that's a bit balanced. But who knows? Maybe the sour will counter with the oak influence as well that I get from the rum. So, without any further ado, yeah, it looks like I've got the bulk of it now. Oh, there's some extra chunk right there. I love it. All right, sweet. Let's try this one, shall we? So let's go beer and then yeah, beer wash, and we'll rum rinse it out. All right, so look at that. That is cool color. Oh, it's quite tart, and then it just pulls back to a real fruit. Yeah, real fruity. Man, that is so. These are so easy to drink. This is, you know what? We're in Australia, for those that are watching international, we're having a real late summer. I've noticed, like amid the amount of rain that we had over the last, well, start of March was just a real wet month, but now April's coming out and we're just hitting like the 30 degrees plus days. It's just awesome and summery. Something that we should have had in the summer, but we didn't get a lot of. This pairing is perfect for that weather, that's for sure. So, oh yeah, that's not like that's a very medium bodied, probably light to medium bodied sour ale. Like that's not like the initial hit on the palate gives it a sour, like gives it that like that sour note that you first pick up from the sour ales, but it's not lingering sour. It's just sour on the initial on the initial palate, and then just opens up with a whole heap of fruit and lovely. Just yeah, that is so easy to drink, and it weighs in at 6.4%. All right, so I'll catch it whilst it's still fresh on the palate, and we'll rinse it down with the rum and see what that does. Whoa, okay, that's fun. That is fun. Yeah, I like that. I think it's gonna. Yeah, that's fun. Because now all of a sudden it's got chocolate and coffee that are popping up from the back end. Probably like a dark. Oh, actually, yeah. it's dark chocolate and coffee. Probably more like dark cocoa, I would say. Yeah, probably dark cocoa would be probably the best yeah, descriptive, because it's got that dryness about it that comes up, and a rich coffee, spicy coffee, like very quite robust coming through after that. So this yeah, that's like the oak is there when it coats over the fruits, and then it just, yeah, chocolate and coffee just come out of nowhere. So that's really really nice. I like that. So we'll now go back to a rum wash, and then we'll rinse her off with the sour ale and see how that goes. Oh, I like, actually, you know what? Drinking that beer as well, I've got I've got so many whiskeys I can pair that back with straight off the bat. And I'm probably going to end up having, because there's a bit of beer there. So by the time I finish this, I reckon I know exactly what I'm going to be going for. And it's going to be, oh, where are you? You're floating around here somewhere. Scotch Malt Whisky Society, which is that bottle right there. And it is smooshed shamrocks and gooseberry goose, which is a 17-year-old, which, because lack of focus and probably light doesn't exactly help. But anyway, that's 17-year-old Irish, long story short. That's one that I compare back with this particular beer too without even giving it a second thought. But I'm here on a rum note, so we're going to keep it rum related. Let's go rum wash, and then let's do a beer rinse afterwards. Oh, now I'm starting to get the light fruity esters coming through on the rum now. So this is one that, with that ABV, and it's literally just the initial pour. So this is going to open up. It's going to be, it's already a scrumptious rum. Like, it's so nice and just well balanced. When I get stuck into that bottle a little bit more, it's going to have a lot more of a story to tell, I believe. So it's going to be even better than what it already is. I can see that now. All right. It's got such a warm feeling over on the finish. It just wants to give you that big embrace and say, welcome to the fam. It's one of those rums. It's gorgeous. I love it. All right. Let's rinse that down, shall we? Oh, the sour's almost gone from that now. That's just having this first and rinsing it down is just all pineapple and mango juice. Like a real light splash of lime. The coconut I can't really grab a fair bit of. It's very pineapple mango driven. But you know what? That's what did I just pick up on then? This is one that's just evolving and doing really funky tricks. I'm actually really enjoying this. This is a cool little pairing. That's, yeah, probably been a bit more fun than what I've anticipated. Well, what I initially anticipated anyway. Yeah, this is good. That just, yeah, really turns this into fruit juice on the beer rinse, but on the beer wash and rum rinse, it's just turned, like, it's gone decadent, you know, with the dark chocolate and the coffee. So either way that you go about it is actually still quite fun. I do have, like, there will be other, like, this could pair back with not just, I probably, this has got that complexity that you could almost pair back with a nice porter as well. I reckon this would go very well with, I mean, a coconut porter would be fun and would be typical, because I'd probably pair back most rums with a coconut porter. But yeah, the that sour ale seems to have really done a nice little number. more complementing and it's borderline contrast because it does like it's chocolate, coffee, spice, and then you got fruit that you're trying to blend together, and it works in its own quirky way and fun because it's pulling out all different flavors. And once again, it's that third element that you don't get from drinking either one of these things on their own, and that's the fun that I have with Boilermaker pairings. So yeah, if any of these numbers that you get, like if you were fortunate enough to get your hands on one of these, I believe Purvis Beer still has these in stock, if I'm not mistaken, which is where I'll pick these up from. And if you were one of the lucky ones that got your hands on this bottle, don't sit on it. Please enjoy it. This is a cracker of a rum. I'm really looking forward to it. Now that I've opened this up, I'm going to be enjoying this one. In great company too. So on that note, I'm going to kick back and enjoy the rest of this Boilermaker pairing. And thank you all for watching this episode. And shout out to the guys at Lord Byron once again for their first release, Pure Single Rum. And look forward to many more projects coming from you guys. And I hopefully am going to be seeing Brian and Helen again this year at some stage, probably about mid-year. If you didn't know that, well, you know that now, Brian. So anyway, thank you all for watching once again. And the next episode, I will change it up once again. I'll probably end up, you know what, I am gonna actually, no, you know what, I'm gonna leave that one as a surprise. Watch the next episode. I'll see you all next week, and we'll go through another you know what, I won't describe it. Just if you're liking, sharing, subscribing, and supporting, you're already going to be waiting for the next episode to come, and you'll see what I'll do then. And on that note, enjoy your Monday night.